It is the same thing as was the previous case with the other 5 clients. And there is no need for um, Chester Williams to go and do any legal research on this one because it's the same thing. Whatever the facts are of the case, the criminal procedure rules say that they ought to be presented to the defendant prior to arraignment. On the facts of the case, it must be established, on the facts presented, it must be established that there's a prima facie case. Now, we're not dealing with evidence. Evidence comes at the time of PI and at the time of trial. But when reading the facts, you must be able to surmise that kidnapping, which is the charge here, actually occurred. And how does kidnapping occur? It occurs when you hold someone against his or her will. The facts say that 2 Creole descent persons, male persons, held the Friesens at the residence at Intelco Hill. The moment they were held against their will, the kidnapping occurred. They said that they did not know the male persons, but if they saw them again, they would be able to recognize them. They did not mention Mr. Rhaburn's name as to any of the 2 gentlemen at Intelco Hill. The facts further state that they were driven from Intelco Hill to the farm on the Western Highway. They had some kind of croco sack or something over their heads, but through the little holes in that sack, they were able to recognize Mr. Rhaburn. No, the kidnapping don't happen. So you recognize Mr. Rhaburn. How do you connect Mr. Rhaburn to the kidnapping? Mr. Rhaburn works at the farm. Mr. Rhaburn is a farm manager. Mr. Rhaburn may very well have been tending the sheep, the pig, the cow, the goat, whatever it is on the farm. So, and then the charge states of kidnapping at mile 30 and 31, we should put it in the Belize Judicial District. But how could you kidnap at mile 30 and 31 if the Friesens say they were held against their will at Intelco Hill? So it's not that, I am sure all that needs to happen is for the police to get their ducks in a row, put the facts together, put the charge together, and come back, rearrest my client and charge him.